Hey guys, it's Shauna Case and you're watching TeenInfoNet. I promised the editor I'd answer some questions for you guys and also questions for my Twitter followers, so let's get started. Alright, can you tell our readers who may not be familiar with you about who Shauna Case is? Well, I'm a country pop recording artist. I also star on Cartoon Network's Incredible Crew. It's Cartoon Network's live-action sketch comedy show, so that's awesome. And I'm also a hip-hop dancer. I signed to a dance agency when I was 12, when I first came out to LA, so I also do a lot of dancing in Incredible Crew, so that's me. Alright, who inspired you to get in acting or music? I started with theater when I was 10, and I just fell in love with performing on stage. I loved it so much, and so when I moved to California when I was 12, I'm like, hey, let's just go in acting class. Theater inspired me so much to try the acting aspect of it, not on the stage but in front of the camera. So I instantly fell in love with that, and that's where it all started. And what celebrities, past or present, do you look up to? I look up to Selena Gomez just because she balances acting and her singing as a recording artist so well and so gracefully, and she grew up acting on a kids comedy show just like me, so to see her kind of grow up and take music on as well as her acting and keep them both ongoing, so like awesomely, if that's a word, but she's really awesome and she's really humble and down to earth, so I like that. How did you get your role on Incredible Crew? Well, my first audition was for a general search for Cartoon Network, just they wanted to find some talent maybe to place in different shows, so I didn't really know what I was auditioning for, so I auditioned for them, and I did a script where I sang and I danced, so I got to kind of show those talents off. It was really fun, and then I got a call back, and I did the same thing over again, and then I got a third callback where I actually auditioned in front of Nick Cannon, and that was when I first learned that I was auditioning for his show called Incredible Crew, first right when I got there, and I performed 3 characters. I performed a very, very materialistic girl, and I bring like a purse and a scarf, and then a country girl where I performed on my guitar and I sang for them, and they were all laughing. I was pretending that I was auditioning for a music label, and Nick Cannon and them I imagined were the record label people, and so it was really, really funny. They were laughing, and it felt so surreal because I was performing in front of Nick Cannon, and I always watched him on America's Got Talent, and he got talent, so it was really fun. How did you get your role on oh, I already answered that. What is it like working for Cartoon Network? It's so surreal working for Cartoon Network because I grew up watching Cartoon Network. I watched Ed, Edd and Eddy. I love the Powerpuff Girls, especially the little blonde girl I always thought looked like me. I had a backpack. So it's like, who knew, me sitting on the couch when I was 6 watching Cartoon Network when I couldn't sleep, that I would be starring on a show on their network. So it's definitely an amazing experience, for sure. Do you have professional training in acting and music? Yeah, I'm always recording in the recording studio. I actually just finished my first EP with Billboard-winning producer Eddie Galan. He's so amazing, so I'm always working with him. He's awesome, and I've been in American Horror Story on FX. I worked on that show as a co-star role, and that was so fun. It was a Halloween episode, so I got to celebrate Halloween twice that year. And yeah, I've done lots of commercials, and I love dancing, so I did professional dancing with my agency, MSA, which is a top dance agent, and yeah, I love doing it all. Alright, what is a day like for you? A day for me definitely varies because if I'm filming Incredible Crew, I wake up and I don't do my hair and makeup at all, and I go on set and I get my hair and makeup done right when I get there. Then I go to my dressing room and wait to go on set to film the sketch that I'm in. I'm either eating breakfast in my dressing room or rehearsing my lines, and then I go on set, and then I come off when I'm done, and we take a lunch break, or I get touch-ups and then go to lunch and then go back to filming, dressing room to wait for my next sketch. We're always filming tons of sketches each day, so it's really, really busy, and then I go home and have dinner and go to bed. So if I'm not filming Incredible Crew, I'm either going to the recording studio and I have to do my hair and makeup that morning, which I'd rather do the other way, but you know. So I'm always dancing and singing and acting every day. Alright, what advice would you give to your fans who may be interested in becoming involved in the entertainment industry? I would just say to have fun with it, because it's a lot of work and you still definitely have to be focused and treat it as a job, but just really have fun with it, because if you're aiming to be in the industry, there's a lot of work you have to do and a lot of things that you have to sacrifice, like maybe hanging out with your friends one night to rehearse your lines for an audition instead. So definitely expect it to be a lot of work, and don't give up, because there's so much competition. You just have to keep going until you get it, if you really have that passion inside of you to chase your dreams in the entertainment industry. So have that passion, work hard, and don't forget to have fun. All right. And that's it for the questions for TeenInfoNet. So let's do some of the fan questions. And these are followers from my Twitter, so I will shout you guys out. The first question is from Destiny Renee 37, and she asks, when did you decide that you wanted to do acting? I decided I wanted to do acting when I moved out to California from Pennsylvania when I was 12, and I've always done theater back in Pennsylvania. So when I moved out here, I'm like, hey, why not just try acting? I love performing, so why not try it in front of the camera? So, and this next question is from Howard E. Hanna. And it asked, how much effort does it take to memorize your lines in any movie, and do you ever get nervous? I would say actually it doesn't. It's memorizing lines isn't actually the hard part. It's actually becoming the character, and really for every character that you do, you have to make out their whole life, like even little things like what did they have for breakfast, or what's their favorite place to go, just kind of becoming the character. And really, like, for me, I write down the character's whole life on my journal, so that definitely takes a lot more effort than memorizing lines, and thankfully I'm a good memorizer, so it's pretty easy for me. But I always get nervous for any audition. I love the phrase or saying that being nervous means that you care, so I definitely get nervous, but I get through it, and so it's definitely gotten easier for the experience that I've been having. Alright, this next question is from Adam Wong, and he asks, does acting get in the way of your social and schooling life? Well, I actually don't have too many friends outside of Incredible Crew, but I'm fine, because Incredible Crew, we're all so close, we're all great friends, and we love to do the same thing, so we're always making each other laugh, and we're always laughing at ourselves on set, and I think that's definitely important, not only for yourself, but your friends. You have to be able to laugh at each other, and we have such a fun time. So that's my social life on set, and I couldn't love it more. And for the schooling aspect, I just do school on set, because I do school at my house. So either if I'm at home doing my school in my PJs, or on set doing school, it's definitely easy for the schooling aspect of it. Alright, the next question is Jeremy Shotafan 1, and he asks, did you and Chanel know each other before Incredible Crew? You guys seem really close. Me and Chanel are definitely so close. I love her. She's so sweet, and I'm close with the whole cast. I actually just met them working on Incredible Crew. I didn't know them before. Chanel I didn't know before. I met her the first week I started working on Incredible Crew. She actually flew in from Canada, so that was really cool. I was asking her like all these questions, like, is it that much different? Like, I've never been to Canada, but she's so awesome, so we're all really close. Alright, Incredible Fan 01 asks, is there any sketch that you have ever really wanted to try or have done? Definitely, I do a character at my house. My mom loves her. If you didn't know, I'm a goofball at my house around my parents and on Incredible Crew. So one character that I'd love to do a sketch around, her name is Trudy. I'll do it for you. It's an out-of-the-box character, so it's...
Hey, my name's Trudy, and I'm doing an interview for TeenInfoNet. Hi.
So, she's definitely a character, no pun intended. So, I would love to do a sketch with her. And the next question is SK Oaks, and he or she asks, have you played roles in other TV shows or films other than Incredible Crew? If so, what? Like I said earlier, I played Pirate Girl on American Horror Story. That was the co-star role. Super fun. It was a Halloween episode, and I actually don't like scary things, but it was super fun to be on the show and to see the set and everything, so I got to work on that. And I've been in several commercials for Nokia, Charter Cable, Comcast. It was really fun. I actually got to work with turtles because it was a segment that I was babysitting turtles, and they were called the Slow Skis, and it was really fun. So yeah, those are some of the things that I've worked on. And the next question is Marco Polo Macon. Sorry if I don't pronounce these right, but I'm trying the best that I can. How difficult is it for you being so young and a star already? What's next for you? Well, it's definitely difficult because it is a lot of hard work, but I love it so much because I love doing it. I think you shouldn't have a job that you spend your whole life on that you don't enjoy. So it has its difficulties, you know, having to study the scripts really hard in my room for hours, which I'm an overachiever, so I'd be in my room for 5 hours instead of 1. But it's really, really fun for me, so it's really easy too because Incredible Crew is so amazing, and I grew up just being really animated and goofy around my house, so to be able to be goofy for a job is definitely really fun. What's next for me? I just finished my EP, and so you can listen to those on my website, shaunacase.com. And I just finished that. You can expect lots more music. I am definitely aiming to, you know, start working on an album, start touring in my future. I'm super excited for the music aspect as well as acting. I want to do a big movie, a dark role, so you can definitely expect a lot more from me. I ain't going nowhere. Alright, Nutella Pop-Tarts. I love Nutella Pop-Tarts, okay. Well, I love Nutella and Pop-Tarts. Anyways, Nutella Pop-Tarts asked, do you ever get to improvise on Incredible Crew? Yeah, we get to improvise a ton. Everybody is so easygoing. The director, he lets us even improvise on a sketch after we've done it by the book a couple times. So we're always just acting really spontaneous, and that's what's so fun about Incredible Crew, that you can just, you know, do whatever you want, like the third take that they allow us to do, and you never know, when you're not expecting it, it can be really, really funny. So that's definitely happened a lot on our show, and it's all because we get to improvise, so it's really fun.